Yeah, good to see you all guys. You're all welcome to physics class with Tutor Josh. Please, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel and you've not followed our Facebook page, you've not followed us on TikTok, on Instagram, please consider doing this. Thank you. So in today's class, we're considering resolution of vectors. How we can resolve vectors. Now we're given this that four forces act as shown below. We should calculate the resultant and the direction it makes with the horizontal. Now this, what is this as simple as this? Um we write out the force, the theta, that's the angle it makes with the horizontal, and vertical component Fy and horizontal component Fx. Then we rule like this. So the force given here is 10 Newton, then 10 Newton, and the angle it makes with horizontal is this 30. Then we put here 30. Then the vertical component Fy is given as F sine theta. So here our F is 10, so this will be 10 sine theta, which is 30. And from my calculation here, I'm having 10 sine 30 to give us 5 Newton. So that's 5 Newton, and the horizontal component is given as F of x to be F cos theta. Then here we come over here, then we have F, which is 10. This is 10 cos 30, and that gives us 8.7 Newton. That's the first force here. Do not forget, here in this first quadrant, the horizontal component is positive and the vertical component is also positive. In this second quadrant here the horizontal component is negative and the vertical component is positive. Now here we go. Then the other force here is 12 Newton. We put 12 Newton, and the angle this 12 Newton make with horizontal is 40. Then put 40 here. Then this gives us 12 sine 40, and 12 sine 40 give us 7.7 Newton, and the horizontal component is negative, that's minus 12 cos 40, and that gives minus 9.2 Newton. And also then we also have this 9 Newton. The 9 Newton here we put 9 Newton. Then the angle it makes with horizontal, this is the angle it makes with horizontal. This angle here, that's 90 degree. And this is 90 degree. And here we have, and here do not forget, the vertical component, the horizontal component is negative and the vertical component is also negative. So then we have minus 9 sine 90, and that gives minus 9 Newton. And the horizontal component, which is minus 9 cos 90, and that gives 0 Newton. Then we also have another force here, which is the last force, which is 15 Newton. Then we have 15 Newton, and the angle the 15 Newton makes with the horizontal in the question, we're given here to be 60 degree. We're given here to be 60 degree. Then this is the angle it makes with the horizontal. Then we have 60 here. So then its vertical component here in this quadrant, the vertical component is negative and its horizontal is positive. Then we have the vertical component Fy is minus 15 sine 60, and that gives minus 12.9 Newton. That is the vertical component for the first 15 Newton. Then its horizontal component is 15 cos 60, and that gives 7.5 Newton. Then after all this, we look out for the summation of the vertical component, and here we have 5 Newton plus 7 Newton plus 7.7 Newton plus minus 9 Newton plus minus 12 Newton, and here we have minus 9.2 Newton. And also summation of the horizontal component, we have 8.7 Newton plus minus 9.2 Newton plus 0 Newton and plus 7.5 Newton. Then we have 7 Newton. Then after getting this, this is the vertical component and the horizontal component. Now its resultant is calculated using this. This is f of x and this is f of y. We've gotten f of x to be 7 Newton and f of y to be minus 9.2 Newton. Then this is the resultant r. Then the resultant r, using Pythagoras theorem here, r will be root minus 9.2 all square plus 7 square, and we have r to be minus 9.2, that gives us 84.64 plus 49 all square. Then r to be this to give us 133.64. Then we have r to be 11.56 Newton. That's the resultant of these forces. Then the angle, that's the angle it makes with the horizontal. This is the angle as alpha. Then we have alpha is given as tan arc. That's the arctan of 9.2 over 7. And that gives us tan arc 9.2 over 7. And that gives alpha to be 52.3 degree. So the angle it makes with the horizontal is 52.3 degree, and the resultant of these forces is 11.56 Newton. Thank you.